Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kylene and I share a lot of just like lifestyle mom content, but today I wanted to talk to you guys about my 2021 goals. And honestly, I'm making this video very selfishly because last year I didn't write down my goals and I couldn't find them, and it was really just not motivating. I just want to share with you guys, and I hope that this inspires you in some way to just kind of sit down and write some things out so that you can just kind of shift your mindset, go after what you want to go after this year. I talk about this stuff kind of a lot on my podcast, which I will link down below for you guys, but I thought it would be fun just to kind of talk on here. And before I get into my goals, I wanted just to talk about a couple things. The first thing is I highly recommend you guys listen to the episode on the Skinny Confidential podcast with Dean Graciosi. It is such a good episode and it just like lit a fire under me. If you guys want some motivation or just kind of want to hear how some like successful mindsets kind of think and speak, you should definitely listen to it. I wanted to say that, and then I also wanted to talk first about the mindset that I want to have this year. I know 2020 has been the biggest like shit show ever, but I think the biggest thing that we can take from it is it's unpredictable and you kind of have to be flexible and adjust. And so the two things that I want to focus on in just like the way that I feel is being intentional as the first one, and that just goes with like even the goals I'm setting, but just especially with like my time and my family and my career and all that kind of stuff. And I want to also try to seek balance. I was watching Sarah's Day's video on her 2021 goals, kind of just actually right before this, and she was just talking about how like when she's a mom, it's like hard not to be guilty with working, and when you're working, it's hard not to feel guilty with being a mom. And I can definitely relate to that. And so I just kind of want to really focus on whatever I'm doing in the present moment. Like right now I'm filming this video, I'm not worried about my baby, someone is watching him, Nathaniel's with him, like he's good. And I think that's just kind of how I will work through balance, is just being present in the moment that I'm in. So I just wanted to kind of share those two things because I think overall those are the two biggest things that I want to focus on feeling. But of course I broke things down into categories just to kind of break some things up. These goals are kind of just subjective to my life and what I want to focus on, but my biggest tip for goal planning is to actually write them down, because like I said, I didn't have it last year and I don't even know what I didn't accomplish, which kind of sucks. But yeah, if you write it down, write it in a place that you can see it often. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just like super into going after things. My podcast is called Go Get a Girl, which I feel like is very fitting to this type of video. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm just gonna share my goals for 2021. My first goal is a health related goal. I feel like these are very typical to the new year. And I also wanted to say too, like I know that stepping into 2021 literally tomorrow doesn't mean I'm gonna be a changed person, but for me it's very inspiring to make goals and have a plan of action of how I'm going to achieve them. So the first goal is about my health, and in the past, I've been very big to be like, I want to weigh this amount, or I want to track my food, or this kind of thing, and that's not what I want to do this year. I call it, me and Nathaniel call it, baby making shape, and so I want to get back into baby making shape. Before we had Rocky, this is something Nathaniel and I really focused on, and we really focused on exercising and putting in good foods into our body, and I felt physically and mentally the best I've ever felt right before we had Rocky. And honestly, I don't know if there's science behind this, but I feel like that's what helped us get pregnant so easily, is we were super healthy on the inside, and also mentally we weren't stressed about anything. And so I feel like that's something I want to focus on, because we are going to revisit having a baby around Rocky's 1 year mark. So that is something that I want to focus on when it comes to health. And so I kind of wrote out some like plan action steps for those, and so I really encourage you guys to do this as well. But the first thing is I need to come up with a routine that allows me to work out, because I'm really struggling with that currently. It's really hard to find consistent time throughout the week to do something. My goal is to wake up before Rocky and work out, although right now he's been waking up an hour early, which I'm gonna do a 4-month update with Rocky, so I'll explain that a little bit later on. But yes, my goal is to wake up before him, and so I have a consistent time to work out. I also want to find a routine that motivates me and makes me want to work out. So I don't want to just do things because I know they're gonna put me into shape, like running. I hate running and I'm not a runner, so me telling myself I'm gonna run is not really motivating, and I probably won't do it. But I want to find a workout routine that I enjoy so that I look forward to working out. And then the last part and the most important part is about nutrition, and I want to just focus on each meal having a protein, fat, and a carb, and a fruit or vegetable. So just kind of focusing on the nutrients that I put into my body, making sure my meals are balanced and that kind of thing. So I will be sharing this kind of healthy part of my journey with you guys, so if you guys are interested, definitely comment that down below. The next category is career, and I feel like this is kind of a weird thing to share with you guys, but I don't know if anyone likes business stuff, but I do want to make my YouTube channel my focus for 2021. And so with that, there's a lot of things that I need to do. Biggest thing is I need to consistently post, which is a plan for sure, but I also want to film content that is very inspiring to me. So to be honest, me sitting here and like literally just talking is not super inspiring, but I do like to talk clearly, and so I just want to find ways that I can throw in things to make the editing more fun or just the content more inspiring to you guys, I guess. I don't know if you guys actually really care about that or if you just like hearing me talk, but that's something for me to continue to post, I need to focus on. So just for an example, the two people that I really like the way that they film and edit their videos are Milena Ciciotti and Sarah's Day. So you guys know I love those two people, but yes, that is some people, or those are some people I'm going to take some tips from and just try and, I don't know, make a more fun video for you guys. Another part of this is that I need to cut back on photography. So my goal with that, just really quick, is just to shoot after June, because I already have a lot of weddings booked till June. I only want to take on 1, maybe 2 weddings a month so that I have time to focus on YouTube. And then I also want to launch something this year, and I have an idea of what I want to do, and I know it's annoying, but I'm not going to talk about it until it's actually going to be something, but that is a huge goal of mine, is to launch a digital product. So I hope you guys enjoyed like that business side of things. I'm going to move on to financial stuff next. 2020 hit us hard with finances because 1, we got pregnant, 2, I would say 2/3 of my income got cut because of COVID and all of the weddings getting canceled or rescheduled. And yeah, we just definitely took a hit. And so we also bought a car, which I want to pay off that car. If you guys don't know, Nathaniel and I do not like having debt. The only debt we've had before this was our mortgage, and now we have a car and mortgage. So 2021, we both want to pay off our car. And so how we're going to do that is we're going to pay more each month towards it. Our goal is like 3 times the amount. So I'll keep you guys updated on that when we pay it off. For finances, this is the one I've been the most just kind of lenient because, again, the year can be unpredictable and I don't know how things are going to be. And so I don't want to set any like crazy goals. I just want to work hard and see where the year takes us. And the last one and the most important goal to me is my family goals. I really want to be intentional with family time. And this is not just family time between me and Nathaniel or me and Rocky, but also with our extended family, so our parents, our grandparents, that kind of thing. My first one with family time is I want to make sure Nathaniel and I have a date night at least once a month. And I know that does not sound like a lot, but getting a sitter and just lining it all up with like weddings and stuff like that is really hard. So at least once a month, Nathaniel and I need to go have a date night, kid-free, so that him and I can just have some time together. To me, our relationship is the most important thing for our family, because if we're not good, that harms our children's relationship and that kind of thing. So I truly believe that's the most important thing. So I want to prioritize that. The next one is I want to have a family day at least once a month with Nathaniel, Rocky, and I. And so I really want Rocky to have days where he feels like we're focused completely on him and we're doing something fun with him. And I didn't put this as a goal, but I would love to have days where him and I just go on a date, or Rocky and Nathaniel just have like a boys' day or something like that. So that is some goals definitely with our family. And then the other thing is we want to invite our parents and our grandparents over for dinner more, or go out to eat with them, or just spend time with them. I don't want to get too into it, but we did lose a family member this holiday season, and it's just kind of hit us really hard about how special our grandparents are and our parents are, and we just want to be super intentional with spending time with them. So that is all the goals that I wrote for this year. I literally could go on and on about little goals. It just like fires me up to like hear little things, and I could break things down like crazy, but I find when I have too many things that I'm trying to achieve, I'm just spread too thin and I don't actually accomplish anything. And so I want to actually accomplish some of these things. I highly encourage you guys, if you want to do the same, to write out some action steps so that you have a plan as to how you're going to conquer your goals. Yeah, this is just a video of just me. I know you guys love my baby, but he is currently napping and I'm not going to wake him up. But like I said, my next video or 2, or I don't know when I'm going to film it, but Rocky's actually 4 months old today. I'll insert a little picture of him. And there's a lot going on with him, so I do want to do an update with Rocky Boy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this just sit down of me chatting about my goals, and I hope that you guys have a good new year. Like I said, go listen to that podcast by The Skinny Confidential with Dean Graciosi. I feel like it's something that everyone needs to hear to just kind of go after the things that you want to go after. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.